You know Donald Trump. You had him at
Yep.
your 10X Growth Conference, which was a huge thing a couple years ago.
Yep.
He's
Walked
running.
in as a surprise.
What's that?
He walked in as a surprise.
It was amazing. It was a surprise. You got to know him behind the scenes. He's now running. He is sweeping these primaries and votes. I had a guy on a couple months ago named Jim Rickards, really smart economist, and he said, Brian, it's Trump in a landslide from what he's hearing.
Wow.
We got Trump against Biden. The election's coming up really soon. Like, this is critical. You know Trump. Like, what is going to happen?
Yeah.
What needs to happen? Can he turn the country around, even if he gets elected? And will he get elected?
Yeah, well, I hope he does.
Okay.
I said, a year ago, I said, if they put him in prison, he's still going to win. He'll win even bigger. This stuff is starting to backfire. Like COVID we're starting to wake up because of COVID. Maybe we needed to import this virus in order for people to wake up and see the connection between the media, big pharma, our politicians, the congressmen that are making $179,000 a year end up with $140 million. You cannot even do the math on that. It's an impossible exercise to figure out how Nancy Pelosi, who's never been paid more than $190,000, is worth $140 million. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So the corruption in the system, the fact that, in America today, like, we're the free country. Man, it's a freaking great marketing program. We're the freest, we're the greatest, we're the wealthiest. This is the best country in the world. Most people are saying that have never been any place else. Is America great? Yeah, it's an awesome place. But there's no doubt in my mind, I would have done what I did in probably almost any other place, including the Gaza Strip. Okay, this is a headline. I would have made it even if I'd have been born in the Gaza Strip, because I would have left. I would have figured out how to get out of Dodge, just like I got out of my little refinery town, and to go to opportunity. So I'm not saying there's people out there that are like can't ever get out. They can, but can America get out of a situation? I don't know. Can Donald Trump do it by himself? I doubt it. But I know Donald Trump is waking people up. And do I love everything about Donald Trump? No. Nobody loves everything about Donald Trump any more than you'd say you love everything about me, right? But so what? I wouldn't wear your suit. You would, okay? Doesn't mean I can't like you. But I tell you what, Donald Trump, dude, he's a warrior, man. That guy. I think I have a pretty good work ethic. He makes me look like a chump.
Explain that.
His energy, dude, like his ability to work and to be interested and to be present and to go to the next meeting and not complain. I do it all too. I do all that he does, but I complain the whole goddamn time. God damn it, I don't want to do nothing. Now he might do that behind the scenes, but I didn't see it. So the guy's got tremendous energy. This idea that he's too old. Look, that guy is not too old. I'd take him over a 45-year-old. If you gave me 10 45-year-olds and Donald Trump, I'd be like, let me take the Donald. Because the guy's a maniac.
I see him at these rallies. He'll talk for an hour, 2 hours.
Dude.
He's riffing the whole time. He's having a good time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's getting seriously prosecuted in state after state after state.
He's getting bad news every second of the day.
Yeah, and he's laughing it off at these things. Like, I don't know many people that can handle that. I mean, again, he worked his whole
I had
life.
Don Jr. on my show.
Okay.
And I said, Don, what happens when you, Eric, Ivanka, and his wife all say you're doing it wrong? Like, do you guys ever have the conversation with him about, Dad, like, you don't need to say it that way? And Donald Jr. looks at me. I felt like an idiot because he looked at me. He's like, no, Grant, we've never had that conversation. Like, tongue in cheek, right? No, Grant, of course, we've never had that conversation. And I thought it was an original question. He's like, you know how many times I've been asked that? I'm like, yeah, okay, dude, I'm sorry. Okay. So
what was the answer? They try?
I said, what's the answer? He's like, of course, bro, of course. But like, he is who he is. And you're not going, and by the way, do you know how hard it is to be who you are? Like, I told my wife this, and I really understand that, because I understand that there's no way his family's not saying you should have said it like this, because my family tells me I should have said it different. And I tell my wife, I'm like, yeah, but baby, you weren't there when I was saying it. By the way, you weren't in it when I was saying it. And I would say it again. Okay? Because they just misunderstood it doesn't mean what I'm saying is not true. Could I say it a better way? Maybe, but so what? What is the point? So when you're in the moment, right, and you're trying to help people, man, you're going to say it wrong. And what's wrong with that? As long as your heart's good and the intention's good. Now, back to Donald, is his intention just good? I guarantee you that Donald Trump is thinking about himself while he's thinking about America. And why wouldn't he? When you come to me in a business deal, and we're doing a deal, trust me, I am thinking about me. I am negotiating for me. I am negotiating to make sure this deal works for me. If you call that greedy, selfish, self-absorbed, I am interested in me, okay? And that deal better be good for you. Because if it's not good for you, then it's not good for me. And I'm going to be just, some people don't like literal. They do not like the literal truth. They cannot handle it, right? That to call somebody a criminal. Well, if it's true, it's true. If it's slander, that's a different thing. And so with Trump, I think he's just very literate. Not literate. Yeah, he's very literal. He's literal. Like he just, boom, here it is.
Right.
Because when I interviewed him, there was all this stuff with the Secret Service. I mean, it was a pain in the ass. I would never even have him speak at a gig again because it was such a pain in the ass with security. Him, nothing. I said, Donald, Mr. Trump, what do you want? You want to go over anything? What do you mean? Well, why would we go over anything? I've done Usher. I've done all these stores, Travolta, like all these stores. Right? Most of them, they want to know. Not most of them, but many of them want to know. What are we talking about? First question, second question. Trump's like, let's just go up there and talk, huh? I said, yeah. Can we stay out of the politics? Let's just do business. That's great. Let's go do it. He didn't ask how long. He didn't ask what questions. He didn't tell me this is off. Don't ask about this. Don't touch that. And you've done enough interviews.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll come with like a list of things. Do not talk about this period of time in my career. I'm like, I wasn't even thinking about that, bro. But Trump was just like open book. Let's go.
As real as it gets.
Yeah.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.